Okay, so I already did the caramel pieces. What I did, there's a few different ways you can do it. I did it probably the harder way because I couldn't think of anything else to do. I didn't like the directions that the one cake had for doing the caramel pieces. These are homemade caramel. You put a cup of sugar into the pan and then you just wait. You put it on like medium, and then you're waiting until it melts. It gets that amber color, and then you start scraping your sugar off the bowl, off the pan, so that it all comes together and all starts turning brown. You get that rich amber colored sugar. Everything's melted, and then what I did was I poured it out onto a piece of wax paper, and I took a cake pan and I flipped the cake pan over, right over all the caramel, so that it would mold into a circle. Then after a few minutes, I lifted it up while it was still cooling, and it gets stuck to the paper a little bit. You got to pull it off. And then I made the scoring a couple of times. So like do one scoring, then like a minute later do another scoring, and keep doing it. That's how I did it until you get the triangle pieces. Obviously, they're not all uniform. Some people can do a lot better, but caramel is not my favorite thing to make, but this is just for look purposes. And then at the end, you just peel it off of the wax paper, but be very, very careful because you don't want to get the wax paper stuck on the back. And this is kind of in a way for looks too, so it doesn't mean everybody's going to eat these, but some people like to like break them off, eat them, suck on them like a hard candy. Be careful because they're sharp, obviously. And this is the pieces that go on top of a dobos or dobosh tort. But they can also go on other different desserts and stuff, obviously. So, like I said, there are other ways to make it. That was the way I did it. I burnt my finger really bad. It's not the easiest way to make it. Some people put it directly onto the cake, at the top of the cake, and then they, like this one recipe, you put it directly on top of the cake and then you ice around it. It sounded so crazy to me. I wasn't going to try that, especially considering that I only wanted these pieces for decoration. I did not want to eat them. I didn't want the caramel on top of the cake because nobody likes that. And then I toasted some almonds over there. You can usually, I think they use hazelnuts for the dobush tort, but this is what I used. I like almonds a lot, and I like them darkly toasted. And so now the pieces of caramel are hardened, they're cut, they're scored, and then you peel them away from the wax paper, and now they're ready to make that kind of spiral design that you see on dobosh torts all the time. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, Remote-Backroad-Jungles, with a dash in between each word, and my link is www.youtube.com/@hiddenoasis-secretpathfinder. And stick around for the ending of when I put the cake all together. It's actually now iced. It's in the freezer, and it's waiting to be chilled enough so that I can ice it a little bit more, make it more presentable. And then I put the hard caramel pieces. And as you can see there, it's a little like lopsided a little bit. So it's waiting